Hello friends, welcome back to Get Ready with America. My name is SJ, and this month I'm getting you ready for next year's elections state by state. This video will be discussing Mississippi, where all they've got next year is congressional races. And local races, don't skip your local races. My eye look will be inspired by the state butterfly, the spice bush swallowtail. If you want to watch any other 2022 state preview videos, I'll have my Votemas playlist linked below, where you'll also find links to more info about the elections in Mississippi. Standard disclaimer, this video was filmed and posted in December 2021. I hope the vast majority of the information I'm sharing will still be relevant whenever you're watching this up to the state's primary date, but most candidate filing deadlines are far off and some states haven't finished redistricting, so something in this video could be outdated at this point. Check the state government links in the description box for the most up-to-date information. Let's get into it. Mississippi has 4 House districts, 3 Republican and 1 Democrat. As recently as a decade ago, that was the other way around, if you can believe that. The 1st, 2nd, and 3rd districts are completely safe for those sitting members if they run for re-election, which none of them have announced yet, since their maps aren't done, of course. The only one who has announced they're running is the only one truly in trouble of losing his seat, 4th District Rep Steve Palazzo. Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, and Independents have declared they're challenging him, a stark difference from last year when he ran unopposed in the general. What happened? Well, earlier this year, the Office of Congressional Ethics announced they found evidence that Palazzo may have used campaign funds illegally, specifically for personal expenses and bribes to help his brother, and they absolutely want to investigate that further. To add to this, the office was tipped off about this by one of his 2020 primary opponents, Carl Boynton, who is also running this next cycle. It doesn't seem like any additional reports have come out since March, but 11 people have filed to run, 6 of which are running against Palazzo for the Republican nomination. If there's something juicy and it's released before the primary, he's sunk. If he makes it past the primary and something comes out, he'll probably still get reelected unless he's forced to leave office, since the district will probably maintain its large Republican majority. Mississippi's primary is on June 7th, and the deadline to register to vote is May 8th. There are a list of crimes that, if committed, you're barred from voting unless you get your rights restored, but I can't find out how to do that on the website. Sorry. If in any of the races no candidates receive over 50% of the vote, then the top 2 vote getters will go to a runoff on June 28th. You need to have an excuse to vote absentee by mail or in person, and you will be asked for ID at the polls. And that's the look. Please be sure to check the description box for the playlist of all my Votemas videos, as well as links to learn more about voting in Mississippi. I'll be covering all 50 states and DC going into the new year, so check the playlist or stay tuned to learn about your state. Please help the channel, the algorithm, and democracy by liking this video right down there and leaving a comment with what you would illegally use campaign funds for. If you have already or have any intention to run for office, please do not answer that question. I will not be held liable in your ethics investigation. Subscribe to the channel so the next Votemas video shows up right in your feed. Thanks. I'll see you again soon.